In this quiet moment, before any thought fully forms, notice the gentle space between one breath and the next, as if something unseen is softly waiting there with you. And in that stillness, all of you listening now, beloved souls gathered in this shared presence, can begin to feel a calm awareness opening within your chest, a subtle reminder that you are held, that you are guided, that even in the unseen layers of your life, there's a steady and loving force walking beside you. And I come forward in that awareness as Archangel Michael, not as something distant or unreachable, but as a presence of clarity, protection, and unwavering strength that gently surrounds you now, like a quiet shield of light that asks nothing from you except your willingness to feel safe again. Because many of you have been carrying questions that do not have simple answers, carrying fatigue that words cannot fully explain, carrying moments of doubt where your path has seemed uncertain. And yet, even here, even now, there is nothing broken about your journey. There is only movement, only growth unfolding in ways that your human eyes may not yet fully understand. And I invite all of you to soften your shoulders, to release the weight you have been gripping so tightly, not because your challenges are not real, but because you were never meant to carry them without support. And the truth that gently returns to you in this moment is that you are supported in ways that are constant, even when they are quiet, even when they are invisible, even when you feel alone. Because you are not walking through life unnoticed. You are not navigating your path without guidance. There are subtle nudges, small alignments, moments of unexpected calm that are placed before you like stepping stones, guiding you forward. And sometimes the guidance does not come as a loud answer, but as a quiet knowing, a feeling in your heart that says, keep going, trust this step, breathe through this moment. And many of you have felt this before, that inner voice that does not rush you, that does not pressure you, but simply steadies you. And that voice is not separate from you. It is part of the connection between your soul and the greater light that surrounds you. And I stand with you in that connection, reminding you that courage does not always look like bold action. Sometimes courage is simply choosing not to give up on yourself. Sometimes courage is allowing yourself to rest without guilt. Sometimes courage is trusting that even when you cannot see the full path, the next step is enough. And there's a deep strength within each of you that has carried you through moments you once thought you could not survive. And that same strength is still within you now. It has not left you. It has not weakened. It is simply waiting for your awareness to return to it. And as you listen, allow yourself to remember the times you made it through, the times you stood back up, the times you found light in places that once felt dark. Because those moments are not accidents. They are reflections of your inner resilience. And you're being guided to trust that resilience again, not through force, not through pressure, but through gentle acceptance of where you are. Because there is nothing you need to prove in order to be worthy of peace. You are already worthy of it. You are already deserving of clarity. And clarity often arrives when you stop chasing it and allow it to settle into your awareness like calm water becoming still. And in that stillness, answers begin to rise naturally, not as overwhelming thoughts, but as simple truths that feel right in your heart. And many of you have been searching for reassurance, wondering if you're on the right path, wondering if things will align, wondering if the effort you are putting into your life is leading somewhere meaningful. And I tell you now, there's alignment happening even when it is not visible. There are shifts taking place beneath the surface. There are connections forming. There are paths opening that you cannot yet see. And your role is not to control every outcome. Your role is to remain present, to remain open, to continue moving forward with the quiet trust that each step is part of something larger. And you're never asked to have everything figured out at once. You're only asked to stay connected to your inner truth, to that calm center within you that knows when something feels right. And when you follow that feeling, even in small ways, you begin to notice a sense of flow returning to your life, a sense that things are not as chaotic as they once seemed. And as you continue to listen, allow your breath to deepen slightly, not in effort, but in awareness, as if each inhale brings in a sense of calm, and each exhale releases a layer of tension you no longer need to carry. Because you have carried enough, you have done enough, and now there is a space opening for you to receive support, to receive clarity, to receive moments of peace that remind you that life is not only about effort, it is also about allowing. And allowing does not mean giving up. It means trusting that you do not have to push against everything. It means recognizing that there are forces working with you, not against you. And I stand with you as one of those forces, offering protection not as something rigid or heavy, but as a calm assurance that you are safe to move forward, safe to grow, safe to become who you are meant to be. And this safety is not dependent on perfection, is not dependent on having all the answers, is simply present, always available, always surrounding you. And as you continue to move through your life, there will be moments where you feel uncertain again. And in those moments, I invite you to return to this feeling, this quiet steadiness, this knowing that you are guided. And you may begin to notice small signs of alignment, small moments where things fall into place more easily than expected, small reminders that you are not alone in your journey. And when you notice these moments, allow yourself to acknowledge them. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for them, not as an obligation, but as a natural response to recognizing that support is present. And as this shared space grows, as more of you come together in this calm awareness, there is a gentle expansion of light that reaches beyond this moment, touching others who may also need reassurance. And in your own quiet way, by remaining here, by sharing this presence, you contribute to that expansion. And if it feels natural to you, you may allow this space to grow by inviting others to join, by sharing this message with those who may be searching for calm and strength, not as a task, but as a simple extension of the peace you are beginning to feel within yourself. And as we continue, notice how your body feels now compared to when you first began listening. Notice if there is even a slight softening, a small shift, because these small shifts are meaningful. They're signs that you are reconnecting with your natural state of balance. And this balance is something you can return to again and again, even outside of this moment, even in the middle of a busy day. You can pause, take a breath, and remember that you are supported. And over time, this practice of returning to yourself becomes easier. It becomes more natural, and you begin to move through life with a greater sense of steadiness, a greater sense of trust. And this trust does not remove challenges, but it changes how you experience them. It allows you to face them without losing yourself. It allows you to move through them without carrying unnecessary fear. And as you continue to grow, you may begin to see that many of the things that once felt overwhelming now feel more manageable. Not because they have changed, but because you have strengthened within. And that strength is something no external circumstance can take from you. It is yours. It has always been yours. And it will continue to grow as you nurture it with awareness, with patience, with self-compassion. And as this message gently comes toward its close, allow yourself to settle into a sense of quiet appreciation for this moment, for this space you have given yourself, for this connection you have allowed yourself to feel. Because in doing so, you have taken a step toward your own clarity, your own peace. And there is no need to rush away from this feeling. You can carry it with you like a soft light within your chest, steady and calm, reminding you that you are guided, that you are protected, that you are never walking alone. And as you move forward from here, let your breath remain easy, let your mind remain open, and let your heart rest in the simple truth that in this very moment, all is unfolding as it should. And you are exactly where you need to be, held in quiet strength, surrounded by gentle guidance, and supported by a presence that remains with you, now and always, in stillness, in trust, and in peace.